Still though, Traveler's Tales Bionicle game. Get on it, Lego.
Well, another one.
Wait.
You'll note the asterisk I'm putting on here. So, around 2006, a little game called Bionicle Heroes was dropped on PlayStation, Xbox, and so on. That one was Traveler's Tales.
Oh. Oh.
And you'll see some DNA for what LEGO games would eventually become after that, like out of this. The collection of studs to fill up a meter that gives you a bunch of temporary boosts until you build something.
I'll be right back.
Methinks I blew his mind, chat. Oh, right. That debacle. Audience. I will henceforth refer to you as the audience.
All right. Hello, Internet. What the hell happened to my camera?
So, yeah. We're off to a great start today.
Okay. So, for those of you watching, you may notice there is something a little off about my face. It is because I have shaved my chin, and specifically my chin. The reason is because my jaw, the left side of my jaw, where my chin is, had felt numb. So I had to shave that part off to see what was wrong. And then I shaved off the rest of my chin so they didn't look weird.
Symmetry.
Exactly. So,
Being a ball of floof, I do not have this problem.
So, today's Tuesday, but we finished dispatch. So, what are we going to do? Oh, I know. How about we fucking save Reach?
Don't tell him, folks. It'll only break his heart.
I already know.
Before we get into this, to keep the mood still sort of light, I was telling you, like, Traveler's Tales, a lot of the DNA for their later LEGO games started in Bionicle Heroes. Swappable player characters, albeit you're not running around with two of them, you are swapping between Toa masks for different powers. You are collecting studs and other small Lego stuff in a destructible, interactable environment, building stuff to surpass obstacles, filling up a bar that will give you a special bonus when it is full, which will also then be depleted the instant you build the corresponding golden object.
Oh, of course.
It was a fun gameplay loop, make no mistake. Each Toa had a different weapon and different combat style. For instance, ironically enough, the Toa of Fire didn't have the flamethrower weapon.
You did.
That went to the Toa of Water. You're shooting a stream of water, but it basically behaves like most flamethrowers, just without the area of effect fire damage. The Toa of Fire more or less behaves like you were holding your standard machine gun or AR. The Toa of Air had a shotgun. The Toa of Ice had a sniper rifle. Stone had a rocket launcher, and Earth had a grenade launcher. Though, depending on the copy of the game, the labels will be mixed up between Earth and Stone. You could use the studs you collected to upgrade your Toa's weapons, abilities, gain new powers throughout the campaign, as you cleared each sector of the island of Voyanui of its Haraka problem.
All right.
You could also get a bunch of stuff for a non-canon bonus area. The whole game was non-canon anyway, but still.
All right, folks.
The Paraka playground is funny.
We are playing the Halo franchise. Starting with Reach, obviously.
As we are going chronologically by story timeline, not by game release.
Yep. And not counting Halo Wars, the earliest point in the timeline is Halo Reach. And we're playing on easy difficulty because fuck you and anyone who says that we should play on Legendary.
One thing I especially appreciate about the cutscenes in this game is that because they're designed the way that they are, no matter what custom Spartan you have, you'll get to see your armor in full glorious detail in the cutscenes.
Mm-hmm.
Also, even after getting glass, Reach is still pretty from orbit.
There's my helmet.
I was wondering where I left that. Hey, where'd this hole come from? Also, I knew that color changing paint was a bad idea. It's stuck on orange now. I look like a traffic cone, man.
Contact with Visegrad Relay was lost last night. All signals flatlined at 2600 hours. I responded with trooper fire teams, which have since been declared MIA.
Little confession.
And now you're sending us.
Before I
The
even
Office
knew
of
any of
Naval
Noble's
Intelligence
personalities,
believes deployment of a Spartan team is a gross
June there was my
misallocation of
favorite just
valuable
by armor
resources.
design.
I disagree.
Fair.
Commander.
And that was
So that's
because
ID
he
number
was the
6.
first Halo figure I ever picked up.
Cat, you read his file?
Only the parts that
I
were
still have that
covered in
figure
black ink.
somewhere. It's just been shuffled around
Anyone
a lot
claim
in the move.
responsibility, sir?
Oni thinks it might be the local insurrection. 5 months ago, they pulled a similar job on Harmony. Hit a relay to take out our eyes and ears, then stole 2 freighters
In a
from
sense, I
Drydock.
kind of have to thank
That
June
cannot
for
happen
being
here.
what further
Reach is
sparked
too
my
damn
interest in the
important.
armor
I
and
want
thus
that
the rest
relay
of
back
Halo's
online,
lore.
Level 1.
Sir, consider it done.
Then I'll see you on the other side. Holland out.
I didn't quite get into building Gunpla yet at the
Lieutenant.
time.
Commander,
I was
sir.
still
I'm Carter.
like in the later
Noble
stages
team's
of high
leader.
school, so
That's Cat,
this
Noble
was
2,
effectively
Neil,
what
George,
started
4,
my
5.
interest in the
You're riding with
technical
me, Noble
development
6.
side of like the
Not gonna
armors
lie to you,
and
Lieutenant.
mechs
You're
and
stepping
of
into some
various
shoes the
sci-fi
rest of the
things.
squad would rather leave unfilled. Me, I'm just happy to have Noble back up to full strength. Just one thing, I've seen your file, even the parts the Oni sensors didn't want me to. I'm glad to have your skill set. But we're a team. That lone wolf stuff stays behind. Clear?
Got it, sir. Welcome to Reach.
Fun fact, Noble 6 is actually one of only 2 Spartans to have ever attained the title of Hyper Lethal Vector.
Let me guess. The other one was Master Chief.
Correct.
Good Lord, there was 2 of them.
In universe, it
Listen up,
effectively
Noble
means
team.
that Chief
We're
and
looking at a
Noble 6
downed
were the
relay
2
outpost
deadliest
50 clicks
Spartans
from
to ever
Visegrad.
live.
We're gonna introduce ourselves to whoever took it out, and then Cat's gonna get it back online.
Get me under the hood, Commander.
Sir, why would rebels want to cut off Reach from the rest of the colonies?
You got a chance, maybe you can ask him, George.
Commander, we just lost our signal with HQ.
So
Back
for
up
those
channel.
uninitiated, the
Nada.
Spartans
Can't say what's jamming us.
are basically
You heard her, dead zone confirmed.
super soldiers.
Command will not be keeping us company this trip.
I'm lonely already.
Take your standard clone or stormtrooper from Star Wars, augment them with the best cyber technology you can get your hands on, effectively turning them into cyborgs, and you've got maybe a tenth of how powerful a Spartan is.
Yep. There have been, 5 iterations?
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
4.
Let's stay focused. Watch your sectors.
And 4 is with a massive asterisk.
I swear there was a Spartan 5.
They likely will be eventually.
Could
But-
be the missing troopers. Let's check it out.
For the moment, we have the
Put us down
Orion
on the
project, which was retroactively designated a Spartan 1 program. We have the Spartan 2 program, consisting of Master Chief, Blue Team,
You're not
and the
one eyes
rest,
in the sky.
And George.
Sir.
and George. We've got the Spartan 3 program, consisting
Let's go,
of,
6.
well,
All right,
every other
Noble
Spartan
team,
you're going to see in
spread
this
out.
game, including
Watch the
ourselves.
approach.
Yep.
And you have the Spartan 4 program, initiated after the Human Covenant War. This was when technology had advanced enough that they could actually augment adults with these cybernetic enhancements and, no longer have to employ children.
We're close.
Roger
Yeah,
that.
the Spartan
Eyes peeled.
2s were children kidnapped from home and replaced by clones and died like a month later.
And the Spartan 3s didn't even get that much. They were war orphans taken off the street with the promises of revenge on the Covenant. Turned into made-to-order suicide soldiers.
Found the beacon.
The ones who got the armor were deemed
Make out
too
any ID?
important to
Negative,
lose.
but it's military.
So where are the troopers?
Why are we not seeing explosives residue?
Noble 3, can you confirm any EX residue in the area?
Negative, sir. Plasma, maybe.
Can't be.
The rest got
Not on
a
Reach.
less good
There's a
armor.
lot of blood on the
Something
ground.
to be sneezed at, but less good than
Alright, Noble, looks
Mjolnir.
like there's nothing here. Let's move on.
It was tough. It was called semi-powered
Smoke at the
infiltration,
next
or
structure, boss.
SPI
Circle
armor.
west and check it out.
That was given a
Noble team, you have
special
permission to
refractive
engage,
coating
but be
to effectively
selective.
give it a
You don't need to
passive
telegraph
camo
your
effect.
presence.
POV. You join the you join the Spartan 3 program, but they give you the, what was it again?
SPI armor.
They give you the SPI armor instead of Mjolnir.
That was like, it's more common than you're making it sound too. Like,
Noble 6, moving to the house.
yeah.
I'm just saying, like POV. You think you're going to become you're going to get Mjolnir armor, and you're going to be an asset.
Noble leader,
and
I'm
then
seeing heat sigs in the structure ahead.
the opposite.
They give you the spy armor, and you realize
Their fathers.
I am gonna die.
Ask them what they're doing here.
Oh, I knew I should have said more.
Nämä katuk min halli.
Hiding, sir.
Tegnab adje, asomsidot isha chodladjat. She called us as
Neighbors were attacked last night. He heard
Also-
screams.
And the rough
Gunfire.
age that
Stopped around
most
sunrise.
kids got indoctrinated
Said
into the
something in the
program at
fields.
for
Killed
both
his son.
Spartan 2s
Something.
and 3s.
Commander, be advised.
6
I'm
years
reading
old.
heat signatures in that
Yep.
structure directly east of your position. Over.
Copy that. Get them back inside.
They got augmented roughly around the 13-year-old mark.
And if I remember correctly, not a lot of them survived that.
Yeah. Like this,
Noble team, double time it.
I glossed over this, but like the reason they were chosen to be augmented as children is because the bodies still needed to be capable of growing into the augmentations. Otherwise, some rejection shit happens.
Damn.
And out of the entire
Fill me in,
class
Commander. What do you
of
see?
like over 100
We've got
Spartans,
military casualties, 2 of the missing troopers.
about
Looks like they were
75 made it.
interrogated. It's messy.
Now, granted, the remainder did see action as they were put into cryostasis and basically kept fresh until their augmentations could be fixed.
Move. Watch your
They
motion
didn't
trackers.
die so much as went into comas.
What the hell is that?
June, you see anything?
Yikes.
Negative. Almost clean.
The other Spartans didn't know this. To the point where they had fake funerals for the Spartans who, air quotes, died in augmentation to give the Spartans who made it through augmentation false closure to
Boss,
keep
I see
going.
movement outside your structure.
Noble 2, move up to the west. We're about to be flanked. Contact! Contact!
The Office of Naval Intelligence was a piece of work, to put it lightly.
To the basement. Move down to the lower level. Tango nearby.
Banshees, heads up, Charlie 1.
Looks like it's the winter contingency, old man. I'm just kind of using some old Marconi operator speak. To call your fellow operators old man is a sign of respect. To prove the point, take a look at the messages that were sent back and forth the night the Titanic sank, and you'll see a lot of people calling each other old man back and forth.
Noble leader, enemy dropships inbound.
Position.
Falcon, moving to assist.
I've got visual.
It's also a bit funny to say so in the context of Spartans because, with the exception of George, most of the Spartans in this game are in their teens at best.
George is old-ish. I mean, old compared to the others.
He would have been in action for
Stand down, Noble. Stand
approximately
down. Contacts neutralized.
20-ish years.
The damn Covenant.
Cat, we gotta warn Holland. I need you at that relay outpost now.
Boss, I'm showing more
As
activity to the east.
his generation of Spartans were
Copy that,
first
June.
deployed
We're on 6, you got point.
just prior to the first encounter with the Covenant in 2525.
Oh yeah, friendly reminder.
Despite what propaganda would have you believe.
They were initially created
For those of you familiar with the Gundam talk, the Spartans were the Gundams to take down the Xeon faction.
Commander, I'm seeing more hostile activity to the northeast.
Camille, you're with Cat. 6 and I will run interference on the ground. I'll meet you at the outpost.
Get to work, Noble.
You drove when we practiced, I'll drive this time.
Let's fucking go, George.
Plus I gotta make up for accidentally driving off a ledge.
Enemy sighted.
That lag spike sure didn't help though. But hey, at least that didn't take us off a cliff and into the wild blue yonder.
Here I come. Taking enemy fire. Tango.
Noble leader, I'm seeing heat sigs in the structure ahead.
So, the hilarity of the invasion of Reach, and I say this as a dark, morbid form of hilarity, is that it was basically inevitable.
Like Thanos.
Yep. See,
Looks like
the
we're cleared,
UNSC,
Lieutenant.
they devised a little protocol called the Cole Protocol. There's 2 stages to this, this rule. Should you be caught in the depths of space, attacked by the Covenant, or should the Covenant have found your colony and you have to escape, blind slip space jumps. You cannot have a set destination in mind because any set destinations your computer would have are more than likely other colony worlds, or worst case scenario, Earth. Random jumps are the only way to keep actually safe.
Boss, I'm showing more activity to the east.
You are still effectively leaving the Covenant away so you can die far away from any place you could potentially escape to. But you're also keeping the Covenant away from any other colonies or, God forbid, homeworlds they could glass. The second is that if the Covenants were on board your ship actively attempting to capture it, you had to delete all the nav data and set the ship to explode. In the process of getting invaded as such, the call protocol almost got disregarded.
Boss, we're picking up a distress signal.
You were gonna say?
3 Charlie 6, does anyone read? We were attacked by Covenant forces. The Covenant is on Reach. I repeat, the Covenant is on Reach.
The troopers?
Yeah, I do that from time to time. Emoting is a character.
Don't we have more important things to do than round up strays?
We don't leave people behind. See those troopers?
You were saying?
The call protocol almost got forgotten
Friendly forces under attack.
in that particular instance.
We're under attack.
And there was a
Mayday,
struggle to
Mayday,
delete the
3
nav data.
Charlie 6, we are under attack by the Covenant. I got wounded. Cannot hold this position.
We need to find those troopers now.
The ship also beelined straight for Reach. Because the idea was, Reach's defenses could wipe out the ship before they could transmit any data back, right? Incompetence all around. And though the Covenant was prevented from getting the data for Reach from this ship, it did not stop them from finding Reach.
And thus here we are.
As in this instance, they found Reach by studying a little thing the Covenant called a luminary, which basically was a Forerunner artifact detection system. Little did the Covenant realize at the time, though the Prophets sure knew by now, that the artifacts being detected were not simple artifacts, but humans. They were being pointed to worlds with humans on them.
Despite what 343 tries to tell you, we were Forerunners. We were Forerunners.
Once upon a time. Hell, to quote a different 343 altogether, who goes by the name Spark,
be advised, I have visual on inbound Covenant drop
you
ships.
are the child of my makers, inheritor of all they left behind. You are Forerunner. But this ring
Travis,
is
sir. 3
mine.
Charlie. It's the Covenant.
We know, Corporal. Let's get you out of here.
Be advised, we got hostile dropship inbound.
Alright, that shotgun shouldn't be too hard to find. Because I know you'll want it.
Yep.
Come on the fire!
Found it.
Okay. I'm going to you.
Reposition.
You probably already figured it out by now, but the weapon you were just holding, the plasma repeater, has a special function when you hit the reload button. Since Covenant weapons, save the Needler and variations thereof, don't reload traditionally, with weapons like that and the Storm Rifle we'll get in Halo 4, you could hold the reload button to manually vent excess heat. It's treated like a reload for the weapon.
We need a better firing line.
Its usefulness can vary by situation. Man, recent distance from my servers making me lag even more.
I'm sorry.
Probably because I'm in your game and I'm lagging. So
Actually, it may be
Transport. LZ is clear. Move in for evac.
Affirmative. Transport inbound.
the weather could be part of it. I'm certain that's a possibility.
Watch for hostile air.
This one. Oh, teleported. Okay, sure.
I was hitting
Why
the
not?
wrong shoulder button.
Noble 2, sit rep.
We're at the relay outpost. Doors locked. Mechanism's been flash fused.
Can you beat it?
I dial up my torch, cut the way through. Gonna take some time.
So here's a fun fact for you.
We're en route
Before
to
I
your
unlocked
location.
the Mark V helmet that I'm currently wearing, I substituted with the Grenadier helmet like George is wearing because it is the closest visually to the Mark V helmet. This kind of helped endear me to him all the more. Global Team might not be as deep a characters as some people would like. That has been a recurring complaint I've seen about
Drop
Reach.
us in the courtyard.
LZ's
But-
a little hot, sir.
Put her down,
You know, I
pilot.
still find myself
6,
caring
brace
about
over.
them when the time comes. Like, whether they're deep or not, you still fight alongside them. Do that for long enough and you'll grow attached. Ah, yeah. The Edgelord.
How we doing, Cat?
Taking a little longer than I hoped, Commander. I've cut about halfway through the door.
Contact.
Incoming spirit.
Hold them off. The Cat has control.
Yeah. The Covenant is a religious kind of union. All based around their mythology regarding the Forerunners.
This is mine, sir.
Their naming scheme reflects this. Spirit dropship, Phantom dropship, Banshee fighters, Seraph. The only thing that I feel didn't really fit, because I didn't even consider what it could be in a mythological context, was their shade turrets.
Oh.
Yeah, I figured that out eventually and realized, oh, it does still fit. I believe the books and even some of the in-game manuals referred to the Covenant as a religious hegemony.
I've heard that word before when... I wasn't told. I meant the Covenant.
I mean, the Covenant basically is a cult.
That's true.
I'm just swapping stuff out to match the cutscene.
Fair enough. I only got 2 shells left on that.
Can't see a thing. Noble 6, turn on your night vision.
Now, I mentioned this when we saw this cutscene before, but pay attention to George's helmet when he's talking
Number
to
6. Search that
the
body.
civilian.
Where's the rest of your unit?
We got split. I don't think they... It sounded bad on the comms.
All right, Corporal. Stay put. We'll get you a combat surgeon.
Damn. Plasma damage.
Found something.
I'll take that, 6. Not your domain.
I got a live one over here. Come on. Out you come. It's all right. We're not gonna hurt you.
George.
I got her. Keep still, and I'll release you.
What is that? It's over!
We've been engaged!
See it?
Bad guy coming out!
When the girl speaks, just before the elite drops down, his helmet tilts up.
That Tango Group has permission to pursue.
-4, stay on the entrance.
Apparently, if
2,
you translate what she
handle
actually
her.
said,
5
it
and
was
6,
just
clear the
flat out
hole.
warning him that something was coming.
Also, for those wondering about the title, I'm Noble 6 in this scenario. Since you guys are viewing my screen, which one is Noble 7?
I'm already code number 7 in another life, so why not? Grenade! Go ahead.
I have a song stuck in my head.
What song?
Isn't she lovely?
I'm not familiar with this one.
You should be. It was in the Alley.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Check your target.
Look, I didn't know the titles of the songs,
There's more.
so...
Flush them out.
Fair
I've
enough.
got you covered.
I didn't even know what it was called until like.
Okay, jump down here. You want another shotgun? I'll show you one.
Until like YouTube started recommending.
Just in case you took some hits.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're gonna need that if you're gonna fight the guy with the sword. Trust me.
Him? Come here, you bitch.
Nice.
Number 5 reporting. Targets neutralized.
That's your
Jack
first
needs you to
taste of the
reset the
energy
junction.
sword for this
Do it.
campaign
Get back.
because this mission is basically over.
Oh man.
Don't worry, you'll have plenty more chances to use one.
How long?
Question of my life. If the question is, when will the station be back online? 2 weeks, earliest. This is plasma damage. All major uplink components
One thing I
supplied.
appreciate
2
the
minutes is
character
too long.
design
Which is why I'm
is
splicing into the main
if
overland
you look at
bundle
Cat,
to
you
get
get a little bit
direct
of
line to
world
Colonel
building
Holland.
too.
You're in my light, Commander.
You get to see just how advanced prosthetics in this universe are.
Find out what she knows.
Also, how nice her ass is.
Yeah.
What's your name?
If I recall,
You live around here?
the people behind the character models for the Spartans wanted that for like
I
every
never
Spartan,
judge.
regardless.
Shada.
Shada. C'est pas Nev. Your accent sounds familiar.
Go into multiplayer and you'll see it plain as day.
Friend of yours?
Father.
Sha'ain alum. I'm sorry.
Why would you be?
Big man forgets what he is sometimes.
She just lost her father. She needs a full psychiatric workup.
She's not the only one.
Lock it down, both of you. Get her on her feet. The body stays here.
Thank you, sir.
Emil, why do you do this?
If memory serves, we have a...
Signa.
Okay, nowhere near as
It's
bad as
patchy,
a
but
Jack
it's there.
situation, but it is effectively
Let's not
what he's
touch
doing.
anything. We wouldn't
Masking
want to
what he's
ground this
actually
place.
feeling through jerk-ass humor.
Barely getting you. What's your situation? Over?
Underneath?
Colonel, this is Noble
He's a
1.
very
There are
scared
no
little
rebels.
man.
The Covenant are on Reach. Acknowledge?
Come again, Noble One? Did you say Covenant?
Affirmative. It's the winter contingency.
May God help us all.
Speaking of the Amazing Digital Circus, we're not going to spoil anything for those who have not watched the finale, but we have both seen it and we both love it. I think it is a wonderful conclusion to an amazing show.
I personally would have liked a little bit more focus on the rest of the cast, but I understand that it wasn't their story for this final episode, so...
Yeah. And, I mean, if you look at the characters, like, throughout the show, there's enough there. Like, we don't get a whole lot about getting, like, told, like, straight to our faces. But we can, like, we can infer.
Be advised, Kilo 3-3 and Kilo 3-4, your current LZ is too hot.
The fast food episode.
Roger that. Dot, stand by to receive and respond.
Yes,
Crazy.
Commander. Coordinates received. Initiate immediate course
And just
correction.
the way
The Office of Naval
that
Intelligence
other
Small Base
characters
is
interact
presently
with
under
her.
siege from a Corvette-class Covenant vessel. Due to the sensitive nature of this facility, use of orbital rounds has been, for the moment, prohibited. Regrettably, my efforts to obtain relevant data on enemy forces have been unsuccessful. However, current defensive forces are insufficient. ONI has requested Team Noble's direct intervention to help secure Sword Base.
So, back to the topic of Halo,
All right,
I'm just gonna say,
we're stuck with that ship for the
Sword
time being.
Base,
Let's
by the
focus on
time
the
this game
hostile infantry.
ends,
Give those
will
troopers
not
a
have
hand.
lost relevance to the story of the series
Cat 6,
itself.
you're out here.
It'll
George
just
Emil,
take a
you're
few
next.
years
Get
for
prepped.
people to come back to
Let's
it.
move, Lieutenant.
Because, what we have in this place
Cat 6. Push
will
back the
be
attack on Sword
quite
Base.
vital to
Find out what we're dealing with.
accessing certain Forerunner installations.
Spartans, hostiles north.
Let's knock some heads, Lieutenant.
Well, Cortana certainly got the coordinates for a Halo from here. But that wasn't what I was referring to.
You've got enemy contact, Spartans.
Do you want the sniper, or should I give it a go?
I'm currently
Grenade!
honestly, I feel like that would be too much of a
Kinda glad that they didn't.
Not a tango in sight.
And also, it said, like, in the first fucking episode of Abstractions is back.
Wait, there is no going back.
And considering what we know, this was mine. considering what we know, it's file corruption.
All clear.
Noble 2 to sword control. Courtyard is clear. Over.
Head for the main gate to the
Okay,
east.
I'm
I'll
gonna
brief you
drop
as you go.
the sniper here so
Sword
I can
control,
grab
I
the
see
target locator. If
Any
you want
artillery
it, it's
support
all
in the
yours.
area?
Limited, but we'll prioritize whatever you need, ma'am.
This time, I'm not going to fall off a cliff and drop this thing.
Three Echo 5-7, heading back to base. But we've got enemy tangos
What, you
on
drive?
our 6. How copy?
Yeah. I was gonna say you should not walk that all.
Get out of there!
I'm in cover.
Yeah, just walk.
Go on the shoot. Over.
Hopefully I got the aim right again.
Use the target locator on that base.
Outstanding.
Yep, looks like I got my aim right after all. Even with the lag. Alright, we're going this way this time.
Understood. God, I don't have sprint anymore.
The old Farragut station has its own comms array. That should bring us back online with command. Airview Base has an anti-air battery that will help clear the skies.
AA gun is to the west. Comms array.
Yeah! Ghost.
Picking up a power source. Close to the
All yours. I don't trust myself to drive it with this lag. That first level was more than enough. Back when I wasn't nearly as rusty, I actually managed to time an armor lock well enough to stop a ghost from splattering me. Frickin' launched it into the air and flipped. Alright, I've got to advise you stay away from that building.
Okay.
Fire for effect.
I'm going for the AA controls.
Got it. Oh shit!
Yeah, they can do that.
And also, I killed him with an air.
Nice work, Spartans.
Alright, if I'm
Head to
certain
Farragut
they should
Station
be
and
dropping a
get that comms
gouge
array up
pod
and
for us
running.
somewhere.
Spartans, this is Sword Control. Thought you could use some mobile firepower.
Hell yeah!
Oh. Take that
This
call,
is a
Sweet.
pro- Oh, you know what? There's a problem with this.
Hey, you certainly contributed.
I will take this.
And that's a regular turret hog.
Doesn't matter. I can shoot.
Alright, I'm gonna take it nice and easy. Ow. I can keep doing this. Like, it was just an accidental ramp off of a down ghost. I can still drive.
Hope that comms array has a working generator.
Right here.
Search the area for generators.
Sweet!
If you've got this part of the map cleared, I'll go get the other one. Okay. I forgot that when you accomplish certain requirements, the orbital thingy reloads. By the way, I'm just gonna pick this up for the sake of bringing it to you. But I figure you might want a rocket launcher.
Oh yeah, definitely considering that menace
there. Alright, you got that switch, I got this one. I'm gonna head back your way with the rockets. Ow! I got slaughtered by our own guy! Okay, there you are. I'm just going to head up here where it is marginally safer.
Oh, I love it when I'm playing.
All right, fun, just what we need.
I'm just happy I didn't die any more than once so far.
Compromise. Just getting warmed up. Textbook kill.
And even then, I'd argue it wasn't even my fault. The lag actually got me. It does seem to be getting more aggressive. How many rockets you got left?
0.
Noble strike, this is Noble leader. Get back to Sword Base ASAP.
On our way, Commander.
Next time we play through this off stream, I'm gonna advise you to hold on to those rockets for the hunters.
Good work, Spartans. Return to Sword Base. The rest of your team is inbound, imminent.
But at least we got that Gauss hog.
Woo! Barrels are hot. Give me a ride.
Going nice and careful
Noble,
around
be
here.
advised. Covenant Corvette moving into position. Cat, 6. Get here quick. We'll meet you inside.
For those who are probably putting two and two together, that was the cliff I drove off of while we were doing our offline practice session.
Tango down! Lady Luck was on my side for once.
You know what the funny thing is, at least to me?
What?
We could have gone through this whole mission with a tank.
Really?
If I had chosen not to obliterate both the wraiths here, we could have hijacked one and used it for the entire segment.
Oh, I thought you meant like a scorpion.
No, we'll get one of those later. I'll just consider, should I just start calling wraiths mortars since that's effectively what they are?
We're stalled in the tower area. Cat, where are you?
Because, I mean, they are still technically tanks, just they fire differently. Oh, hold back. This is why I'm thankful that this reloaded.
Acknowledged. Shoot as a go. Out.
And one more shot. If I'm smart about it, I can use this for the ending segment. Look at you, you split-chinned cockroach. Take that.
Great job.
He survived the bombardment? What am I gonna call him? Alright. Because I died earlier, I lost my armor walk, so I'm stuck with sprint again.
Let's get to the atrium.
So
we'll have to go through the security office.
Nothing like hanging on to some spare plasma grenades.
When I played Halo 2 for the first time, it was also the first time I played a Halo game. The Hunters were my first clue that the Covenant are multiple different aliens. Because they got orange blood, whereas grunts have blue blood.
Yeah.
Elites have purple blood.
So here's some basic trivia on each one. Grunts breathe methane. So their armor is more so a housing for their breathing apparatus than it is for protection.
Where's our orbital support? Got to be 4 platforms that could take it out with a single knock round.
How about now, Bronze? Can you hear us now?
I doubt that very much. You're not leaving here alive.
I forgot to change the audio settings, so the audio overpowered our voices.
The entire thing?
Yep.
Well, lessons for next week. I was giving some basic Did You Know trivia for the Covenant.
6. Head
So,
upstairs and assist Emil. George,
Grunts
make sure he
use
gets
methane.
Depend on it.
That's why their armor is designed the way it is. It's less for protection and more so to house the tanks they breathe from.
Squad up.
Of all the Covenant species, they're also the one easily the most intrigued by humans, to the point where they have a black market inside of their holy city entirely based around the trade of human media. Soap operas, movies. It's arguably one of the most wholesome things the Covenant's ever done. If not the only one.
Corvette's gonna rip this base apart. What's the situation, Noble?
Can't do this on my own. Need another Spartan up here.
6.
Since we mentioned the hunters earlier, it's kind of inaccurate to call a single hunter a single one. So, did you notice how stringy they kind of looked?
Yeah.
That's because they are not a singular individual. They're a hive mind of worms. Their species name generally is the Lekgolo. Hunters are Ngalekgolo, referring to the hunter colonies they form. When they get big enough, the colony splits in two, and you get a phenomenon that is called a pair of hunter bond brothers.
Is that why we keep finding them in pairs?
They never travel in anything less.
Commander, this base won't survive another salvo from that Corvette. Kill those Banshees.
Upstairs,
Yes, it is absolutely why we always see them in pairs. Jackals, otherwise the Kigyar, are pirates. They absolutely styled their lives around being just merchants of the dubiously legal.
Spent all the rocket ammo on the one thing. Perfect.
I was half hoping that the spirit was still here for that, but hey. No, that was a phantom, not a spirit.
Yeah, that was the one I blew up.
Noble team, longswords are inbound and ready to push.
And honestly, you did a fantastic job. You got at it before I could.
I don't know if Ron's still here, but I lowered the game on him.
Beautiful, ain't it? Someone should take a picture. Nice work, by the way.
I aim to please.
5, 6. Get down to the science wing. Dr. Halsey wants a debrief and command saying we're all hers.
Repeat? Sounded like you said Halsey.
I did.
Copy that, on our way. Don't need command to tell
Thus,
me.
we get
Been
to
on hers half my life.
the civilian war criminal behind the Spartan program in general.
Why is it There's always a
I
civilian.
requested your assistance, Commander, and do not need a report on events that occur on my own doorstep. What I do
she only
require
got
is a
granted a war
detailed
criminal
account of
after
your
the war
previous
ended
engagement.
because Oni was
George,
attempting to
it's
shift
been
the
too
blame.
Mom,
What have you done with my armor?
just some additions I've made.
Indeed. Visigrad relay.
But yeah,
Its data center
this
was home to
is
one of
the
my
mother of the Spartan
xenoarchaeologists,
program.
Professor Laszlo Sorvad. Perhaps you could shed some light on his death.
Wasn't she also
If he was a
involved in the
civilian male
Orion
in his
program?
mid-60s, he died with a Covenant
No.
energy sword through his abdomen.
She used it
They
as sort of
engaged
a
us as well.
springboard,
It was just,
but she was not involved in Orion.
just after we found your scientist daughter, Mom. She was hiding in the...
Irrelevant. The elites.
She's just a
Tell me
little
more.
too young for that.
3, Zealot class. One got by us.
Let me put it
the
to you this
leader,
way.
from the looks of him.
Zealots.
Sergeant Johnson,
You're
who
certain?
is a
armor
participant in the
configuration
Orion
matched.
program,
Shield strength too.
I gave the order
and
not to
is
pursue.
effectively a Spartan
Our
1,
primary objective was
by
to
this
get the
point of the
station's relay
story,
back online.
2552,
Your primary objective, Commander. Are you a puppet or a Spartan?
he's in his 70s.
Ma'am,
There are those
Sure
at
damn
Oni
don't look like it.
who believe the Covenant dispatch elite
That's the
advanced
augmentations
teams
for you.
to hunt down artifacts of value to their religion. Survivor accounts suggest
And also the
such
miracle that
teams
is
are small,
cryostasis.
nimble, and almost
Oh, yeah.
always zealot
That
class.
would explain
No
that.
doubt they came to the station for the abundance of Oni excavation data stored there.
Like, when you
And
enter
you let them
slipstream
get away.
space, yeah, you're
Data
moving
retrieval
faster
was
than
not a
light,
command
but it's
directive.
still gonna
Even had
take
we
you
known,
anywhere from
we
a
had
few
other more
days to a
urgent
few
matters to attend
months,
to.
Like warning the
depending on
planet.
how far you're traveling.
Professor
So,
Sorvad's final
all
entry in his
non-vital
field notes made
personnel
reference
tend to get
a
stuffed
latchkey
into
discovery.
cryopods to sleep the trip
Latchkey.
away.
Not a
Makes
word he
sense.
would use lightly.
They do the same thing in
So
Aliens.
let's hope that the data module
but
your lieutenant
that's
commander
mostly
stole
because they don't have
contains it.
slip space.
Cat.
Before you ask, I was alerted the moment you attempted to access
And
its
that right there,
contents, as I am with
you just
any
listed one of the
unauthorized tap.
inspirations for Halo right there.
That data is classified Tier 1.
You'll see it
I
when
could
we've
send you
reached
to the
Combat
break for
Evolved
interviewing with my
and
work.
see, like, the original
Maybe
graphics.
you'd like to join her.
The
I'm
Marines
sorry?
are going to
We're
have
currently
very
under
familiar
emergency
looking
planetary
armor.
Directive. Winter contingency. I'm sure you're familiar with the punishment for civilian interference with the Spartan deployment.
Are you threatening me, Commander?
Just making a reading
Like, Halo took
suggestion,
its
ma'am.
inspiration from a bunch of places.
Let's move, noble team.
It took inspiration from Gundam,
will
both
be
in the
all,
whole
George.
insurrectionist story and the Spartans. There's a reason I compared them to Gundams before. It took inspiration from Alien for the Marines' look and the general vibe of the first game. Oh yeah, Reach has like somewhere in the ballpark of 27 to 28 hour days.
Damn.
It's just a difference in orbit. And rotation.
I love how it looks like there's a cameraman following us.
Right? I love that.
Like it's supposed to be a documentary. Or documentary. There we go.
As far as I'm concerned,
Recon Team Bravo reporting in.
the
3 and 6 in
cameraman
position.
following us is the other
Starting
player.
to get crowded up here, Cat.
Then we're closing in. Report to any Covenant structures or devices. Direct action may be necessary.
Copy that. When Cat runs an op, direct action is always necessary. Here, you may need these. High velocity, armor piercing.
Ready for a stealth mission where stealth
an
is
elite at 2,000 yards.
deceptively optional?
And they ain't cheap.
Yep.
Gods, I feel naked out here. Like,
I'll
I
be
am
in touch.
not designed for nighttime camo. Like,
Recon Bravo.
I find that hilarious. For someone who despises stealth, your armor colors make you blend in so much better here than mine.
I know, right?
Oh, you get to assassinate an elite for the first time. I'll sit here and watch. I've done this so many times. Easy. Damn it, June, I had him!
Well done. What's next?
Friendly reminder that we have night vision.
Recon Bravo to Noble 2. Stand by for contact report.
Standing by to copy, over.
We have eyes on multiple hostiles patrolling a settlement. Is what we're looking for, Ken?
Negative. Too small. You're not in the dark zone yet. Engage at your own discretion, but keep moving.
Already engaged.
So, here's a fun little bit of Meikumon lore for you, and by that I mean my own personal history. This is technically the first Halo game I ever played.
Nice.
The person who brought me on board to introduce me to this game never made it past this level.
How come?
Because he was bad at the game. And he really didn't do well in co-op. In that he would get jealous every time I got a successful kill and proceed to, well, take it out on me. Claiming I was hogging them all. Bro, if you learn to stop missing your shots...
Bro, there's a very simple, easy way to fix your problem. It's called...
Get good.
Oh, yes, but also focused spray and pray.
Isn't that what I just said?
Well, spray and pray is usually just like, I can't aim worth shit, so I'm gonna shoot everything and hope I hit something. Focus spray and pray is kind of like, I can focus my shots a bit, but I'm still gonna try and shoot everything within a certain radius. It's basically what I'm doing.
Oh. I just shot down a grunt on a plasma turret. That's all yours.
Mine. Oh, shit! Mine! Fuck you!
And I am out of sniper ammo. Gonna have to find something else. Ooh, that'll work.
I got my new best friend.
And I have something that'll compensate for my lack of a sniper. Got him. I've still got distance covered with the Magnum.
I mean, I have like 4 shots left in mine if you want it.
I'm good.
Okay.
trust me, if you have me using that, I will miss 3 of my shots and then just kind of go, what now? Especially the way our gameplay has been going today. Ah, that's where we're going. We might choose to leave the Gutas alone since they're more concerned with dealing with the Covenant.
Look, if one runs up to me, I'm gonna shoot it.
Look at that.
That's why you don't let it see you. Don't need to be good at stealth to hop over a rock.
This one's mine.
And besides, they're both chasing me anyway. I told you, like, I find it funny. The person who's marginally better at stealth is in the bright orange and white. And the person who absolutely loathes stealth is actually painted for the map we're on.
Yep.
That's just funny.
Gunfire. Magnums. Security sidearms. Standard issue. Noble do. We're at some sort of pump station.
I was wondering why I shot Bird.
I'm thinking more local militia. They've engaged hostiles.
Well, there's more ammo for your sniper if you need it.
You heard us, Six. Keep those civilians alive. Incoming!
Give us a hand! Bastards just keep coming!
Right.
You don't belong here! Yeah, that's the stuff! Incoming!
Okay, more Covenant fun facts. Saghili, the elites, don't actually have combat medics. They view, like, it's kind of a weird thing with how they view their honor. They view each drop of blood spilled as analogous to another tiny bit of honor lost. And it doesn't matter how you lose it. If you bled during surgery, that's still a dishonor. So they generally don't like doctors. It's not that Saghili combat medics don't exist, it's that they were rarely ever used and not looked on very fondly. If there's anything I could give to Halo 5, it was an interaction between an elite and one of their combat medics, where the combat medic actually describes in warrior speak what his job actually is.
Arrest me? No. I'm going to steal it back.
Effectively describing his job as fighting death herself. And the blade he uses is a needle and string.
I'm ready. Repositioning. Look out! Watch out!
If you look at their history, you'll see a little bit of like medieval knights, a little bit of samurai bushido, and a little bit of, well, Viking.
You're welcome.
Here they come! Here they come! We got company.
Tell you one. See, who do we have left? Oh yeah, we haven't encountered any yet, but the drones, species named Yanmei, are a bug species from a planet with much higher gravity. They too have a vague hive mind-esque structure going on. And, oh boy, was their original purpose in the planning phase for Halo 2 gruesome. They weren't just gonna be a swarm enemy. They were also going to be how bodies despawn.
Oh.
By chopping them up and eating them.
There's a specific word for that. That also
they're different.
like vultures.
Road leads to a hydroelectric
They're
plant.
scavengers in every sense.
Alternate route. You've used the riverbed to smuggle rations, weapons. Basically anything the UNSC considers contraband. Basically.
Show us.
Ready.
Let's see here. What else do I got? Oh yeah. The grunts and the jackals do not like each other at all.
Is there a reason why?
Hey.
The jackals tended to abuse the fact that they were, albeit just barely, higher on the hierarchical totem pole than the grunts. And would frequently do things like sabotaging their methane, or at one point, mass sterilizing the grunts to keep their numbers down so they didn't rise up and overthrow them.
Where does this riverbed lead?
Fuck.
Straight to the hydro plant. We dammed this river up
This
45
led
years
to
ago.
precisely
Plant
what they
power's
were
every
afraid
settlement
of.
in the territory. Shame if it all
One
gets
of
wasted.
multiple ongoing
Do whatever we
uprisings.
can. Hold up. Covey dropship. Take cover.
One of them got so bad that the Covenant had to appoint an arbiter in order to actually put it down. It was after that specific uprising that the grunts were finally allowed to use weapons on the battlefield for the Covenant.
Cat, are you seeing this?
I should let that sink in for a moment, but I need to hammer in just how
Corner of a
fucked
big
this is.
pylon, heavily fortified.
Prior to this uprising, the grunts were basically still in the same combat capacity we know, but they weren't even allowed to use weapons.
They say that pylon dies at dawn.
Yeah, that's full.
Yeah, the prophets are kind of assholes.
Oh man, this better work.
And if there's anything you should know about the prophets, it's that oftentimes their names are ironic in that they are names for a trait that they like to put on and present to the Covenant, but is in fact the precise opposite of their actual personality.
Let me guess, truth lies.
Truth lies, regret holds no regrets, and mercy is sadistic. To say nothing of some of the minor prophets, like the prophet of righteous indignation. I forget if that was him specifically, but... Well, when we get to the Battle of Installation 4, that being basically Combat Evolved or Campaign Evolved, depending on if that drops by then, there's going to be a power struggle going on behind the scenes while we're running around screwing shit up on the ring. Future Arbiter Salvatamy is going to be effectively arguing with one of these minor prophets for the entire duration of the battle, which, according to canon, took place over about a month. Like, bare minimum, around a week. I like to give it about a month because, you know, planning military operations isn't quite as lightning fast as media likes to make you think it is. But, in this case, that minor prophet is kind of the reason humans were able to land on the ring in the first place. He refused to let Salvatamy open fire with the ship's guns on the Pillar of Autumn because he was worried they could damage the sacred ring. A legitimate fear, to be sure, though it can be destroyed. In doing so, forcing the troops to board the Pillar of Autumn instead allowed the humans to escape, land lifeboats on the ring, and even crash the Pillar of Autumn onto it.
Charge placed. Somewhere inconspicuous, I hope? Stuck it inside the pylon's power supply. Alright, keep pushing into the dark zone. Command wants to know what the Covenant are hiding.
It was his insistence to capture the human's leader for interrogation, something the Covenant rarely ever did, that allowed Captain Keyes to live long enough to be liberated by the Master Chief and make it as far into the story as he did for his last contribution to the fight.
Okay, got him. Unlocking the gate.
I will just say, we couldn't have won the Battle of Installation 4 without Captain Keyes.
Little too close for comfort.
That brings me to this warning. If we end up playing Combat Evolved before Campaign Evolved drops, he's not going to be very intelligently programmed when we get to the Prison Break mission. Worse yet, they gave him the worst possible weapon for that kind of behavior. So they programmed him very similarly to the standard Marines. And Marines tend to shoot corpses in celebration or to insult the Covenant they shot down. Keyes does that, and they gave him a needler. It is distressingly frequent to have, like, it's distressingly common to have him land enough needles into a corpse to super combine and, well, blow himself up. If he blows himself up, that is considered equivalent to a player death, and the mission ends, forcing you to restart at the last checkpoint. which means you have to keep an eye on him at all times and keep your troops moving. He forces you to babysit him while never stopping to catch your breath.
Solid copy. Don't stop now.
This gets especially difficult on harder levels, on harder missions, because, well, not missions, harder difficulties, because, suffice to say, if you're going lasso, which we will never do on stream, if Keys blows himself up, that means restarting the mission from the very beginning. A mission that throws so much at you that it would take upwards of an hour just to get to him. Imagine each death losing you an hour of progress minimum if you don't pull off a very specific trick. The instant the death cutscene plays, you save and quit. This is apparently some kind of glitch that lets you bypass that, but...
You've seen this, Cat?
Confirmed. Receiving Nova 3 and Nova 6 live visual of a Covenant strike force.
It's no strike force. It's an invading army.
Oh,
if we're
so
gonna smother this thing, we
holy
need to go in hard
shit.
and fast.
Agreed.
That's a
All
lot.
recon teams, disengage and fall back.
That's a lot of Covenant.
Sun will be up in a few hours, and it's going to be a very busy day.
Oh boy, that is a lot of cubbies. How long have we been at this?
An hour and 33 minutes.
You want to call it here or finish tip of the spear?
We can call it here.
Like, there's only so many missions in this game, and we've got a month to go.
That's true.
It appears that Noble Team's discovery last
All right,
night...
folks. Thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92.
And Meikumon.
And Bella, who you can just barely make out over here. And as always, if you like what we do and want to see us keep doing it, feel free to support us in any way you wish, whether it be monetarily or through engagement. Every little bit helps. And stay safe, stay comfy, stay hydrated, stay healthy, be good to each other. And we'll see you tomorrow with Resident Evil.
Hey, it fits.
What?
I changed my clan tag to Zoo Squad. It fits.
So until next time, peace.